Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. We went 9-4 last week. Not bad. Ivana got robbed in my personal opinion, but we move on. Alright folks, next up on the card is a strawweight clash between Luana Pinheiro and Gillian the Savage Robertson. This fight is going to be like watching two raccoons in a dumpster brawl over the last slice of pizza. Scrappy, unpredictable, and very entertaining. Luana Pinheiro. First up, we have Luana Pinheiro coming in with a record of 11-3 and sitting as a sizable dog at plus 300. This woman's judo background isn't just for show, it's her bread and butter. If you've ever watched her fight, you know she can throw people around like she's auditioning for a WWE highlight reel. You don't need a judo G to know that when Pinheiro clinches up, it's like getting hugged by a bear. Except this bear is trying to slam you on your head. Pinheiro's striking isn't something to ignore either. She throws with enough power that even her shadow flinches. But there's a catch. Sometimes she gets a little wild with her strikes. You know that friend who starts dancing too hard at a party and ends up knocking over the snack table? That's Luana when she's throwing hands. If she keeps it controlled, she's a serious problem for anyone in the division. But if she loses focus, things can get dicey fast. Gillian the Savage Robertson. Now let's talk about Gillian Robertson, aka the Savage. With a record of 14-8 and coming in as a minus 400 favorite. Don't let that record fool you. She's the kind of fighter who shows up to ruin your parlay and your Saturday night. Gillian has more submissions than a college essay competition with 9 wins by tap out. If she gets on top of you, it's like being wrapped up in a weighted blanket from hell. Robertson's style is all about finding a way to drag her opponent to the mat, whether it's a slick single leg, a body lock, or just straight up tackling you like she's playing rugby. And once it's on the ground, she's like a human anaconda. There's no escape. But, and this is a big but, Robertson's striking is, let's call it a work in progress. If the fight stays standing, she might look like she's trying to find her contact lens while Pinheiro is throwing haymakers. Still, don't underestimate the Savage's toughness. Gillian Robertson isn't the type to shy away from a firefight, even if it's not going her way. She's the kind of fighter who'd break a nail and keep going, while simultaneously trying to break your arm. So, who wins? This fight is going to come down to whether Robertson can survive the judo throws and turn this into a grappling battle, or if Pinheiro can keep things chaotic and flashy enough to stay out of Gillian's clutches. Pinheiro's takedown defense is decent, but if Robertson gets her hands on you, she's taking you on a one-way trip to the mat. Expect Pinheiro to try to keep this fight standing as much as possible, throwing powerful combinations and possibly looking for a highlight reel throw or two. Robertson, on the other hand, will try to weather the early storm and drag Luana into the deep waters, where her submissions can do the talking. Official pick, I'm going with Gillian Robertson. She's the favorite, and I see her persistence paying off. If she can eat a few shots and get the fight to the ground, she's going to give Pinheiro a problem she can't solve. It might not be pretty, but I think the Savage is going to grind out a win, either by submission or a decision where Pinheiro spends half the fight playing Twister in defensive mode. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.